Okay, here we are. Wanted to take a few minutes, walk you around the new bender project, and show you some of the latest changes I've had to make to get this whole thing operational. This video will probably just give you the once around on the different features of the bender, and then probably in a second video I'll actually show you the bending. Right off the top, this bender is basically made with, I'm going to get up a little bit higher so you can get a perspective on it, 24-inch ram with a hydraulic controller. The bender itself is a Pro Tools 105 HD. You can see in this angle the bender head is actually mounted at an angle to the main frame of the bender. That was basically to get some kind of angle of attack on the ram so that it would actually initiate a bend. Take a little closer look here. If I can kind of square it up, you get a sense of what the angle is. I don't know what that number of degrees is, but it's enough to get things going. In any case, number of different struggles trying to get that to work correctly. The first time I actually put power to the ram, I just basically pushed against the arm and nothing happened because it was the angle was too shallow. But now it seems to be working well. Frame itself is pretty straightforward. I've got a hydraulic power pack, room off to the side for my extra dies, and it actually adds a good amount of weight too, which is good because the bender head itself is pretty heavy, and it's sitting off this extra set of legs over here, so it helps keep the whole thing from tipping over. I'll power it up in a second here so you can watch it go. I don't know how loud this is going to be on the video, but it's really not that bad when you're actually in the shop. So let's fire it up. If I can get a far enough angle, I'll try to take you through, let you see the entire retract and extend on this, and you guys can watch the timer and figure out how long it actually takes. So here we are going out. Sorry, that's as far as I can zoom out and still reach the lever. It's about 50 degrees, 60, 70, 80, 90, and that's just about it. If you watch the pressure gauge, when I actually hit the end of the extension, I get about 1,000 psi. I can keep pushing it, but there's really not much point. Bring it back. Biggest problem with all this, getting it set up, was getting all these drive pins in place and still being able to load a piece of tubing in. First couple attempts doing it, I couldn't get everything lined up exactly the way I needed it to be. So that's pretty much just the dry run of how this thing operates. I'll load up a piece of tube and show you that next.